Wow. I'll say it. Perfect predictions, baby. Mm, that that is what I'm talking about. Everything that needed to be handled last night was handled in a way that I think was accepted by all the fans and just made sense. It just made sense. I enjoyed last night's takeover very much. Another great addition to the series of takeovers we've seen in the past. Awesome show. But again, I'll say it. Perfect predictions. Every single match on the ball went the way I was hoping it would go. No surprises, no shenanigans whatsoever. It did what it needed to do, and we got a few nice surprises too. So I guess without any further introduction, let's dive in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Down Down Up Up. It's your boy here, Apollo. How's my Apollo Nation doing? As I have just described, we just came out of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, and it delivered. Oh, it delivered. It delivered. It was handled so well. It's one of those takeovers that just left you feeling like everything everything's right now. Everything's good. Unless you really wanted to see Johnny finally do it. But at this point, guys, it's not happening anytime soon. And if it is, then we might just see a double turn. Don't know how they're going to do that with Ciampa in the stage he is now, but we'll see. Because much more fun in NXT to come. And now let's take a look at the show. First of all, from what I understand, I have not watched the match yet, and I really haven't spoiled the winner. But on the pre-show, aka the NXT tape for next week, Pete Dunne and Zach Gibson delivered. And if that information is wrong, then shame on you. Now moving on to the show itself, we kicked off, second takeover in a row we've kicked off with the NXT Tag Team titles. It was the Undisputed Era's own Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong taking on Mustache Mountain, aka Trent Seven, and Tyler Bate. And from their previous matches, this one felt a little bit different. It wasn't obviously working on the leg the whole time. In fact, it took a bit of a match for Undisputed Era members to finally focus on the leg. And when they did, it was actually Tyler Bates' leg they were trying to injure. So, okay, trying to take both of them out now. But the match was solid, really great back and forth spots. They got to experiment a little bit more with Roderick Strong and Tyler Bate because they had a previous match on NXT the week before. So, really enjoy what they did. Some awesome spots. Tyler Bate obviously killing it when he gets the hot tag. Definitely one of the best UK wrestlers they got right now. But in the end, what happened coming up just a little bit short like I thought. Tyler Bate gets thrown out of the ring. Trent's in trouble. Gets hit with a double combination by the Undisputed Era. Kyle O'Reilly gets the pin, and the tag team champions retain the gold. No problems here whatsoever. I think at this point, Mustache Mountain needs to be left alone with NXT UK because this run is over, and there's another big reason why I think that, because after the match, War Raiders attacked. That's right, War Raiders made it to the show. I was really happy about that because they should be made a big deal, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do at War Games 2. So they attacked the tag team champions, they left them down. Interesting to note that there was no interference or even managers in any of the Undisputed Era's matches, and by any I mean two. But there were no interference, no other members showed up. So they tried. They definitely tried their best here. So moving on though from the tag team scene, we then got right into a tough to decide match. It was EC3 versus the Velveteen Dream. This match was definitely fun for the crowd. Obviously, both men's egos and charisma worked the crowd most of the match here. But overall, it was a good, solid match. Definitely one of EC3's best since coming to NXT. And in the end, though, I have to agree with the decision. EC3 needed this test, and he will bounce back eventually. Maybe even turn full on heel now, kinda like the Bobby Roode situation in NXT. Dream got his elbow on EC3 on the apron, pushed him back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Velveteen Dream wins on pay-per-view. Also, his tights on the back said, "Call me up, Vince," I think. And that's just hilarious. Because, one, yes, but two, if he does, oh, you better use him properly. One of the best characters in NXT right now. He delivered last night, and I am not surprised one bit. He deserved every bit of it, and I really hope he goes after a championship after this, especially the championship that was decided in the next match. It was Adam Cole defending against Ricochet. That match delivered every bit of what I thought it was going to deliver. That catching backstabber was incredible. The super kick with Ricochet trying to do like a moonsault off the second rope was incredible. Oh, the timing in that match was so perfect. And then in the end, thankfully, and I stretch thankfully, what happened? Ricochet, top rope, 630 splash, 1, 2, 3. Ricochet won the North American Championship. Beat Adam Cole clean. It needed to happen. Ricochet is a character right now with so much momentum and fanfare in NXT. There was just no point to hold him down. Adam Cole, he worked that title, but Ricochet having it makes a bigger deal now. And it's not like the feud is over. If Cole gets it back, then okay. But Ricochet, don't stop his momentum right now. And they didn't. He won. He's the new NXT North American champion. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then I think it was after this match we got a bit of a surprise in the crowd to some, but then again it really did get spoiled way over dramatically on the internet. Who was in the crowd this time? It was Matt Riddle, the king of the bros. A character I'm really used to in the UK wrestling scene. I've seen him a lot for the past year now and then. But he was in the crowd, and the crowd popped big with him, so I'm hoping that's a good thing moving forward. Because we already just got Keith Lee, and now we got Matt Riddle. Woo-hoo, looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty solid. Moving on, though, to the fourth match. Again, it was like EC3, Velveteen Dream, a bit hard to predict, but I think they made the right decision. It was the NXT Women's Championship match. Champion Kairi Sane taking on champion. Wait, did I say champion or challenger? Who cares? It was Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler, the finals of the first Mae Young Classic, coming together in another war, and it delivered. I was a bit nervous the whole match watching how much offense Kairi was getting in and thinking, oh boy, come on, I want Kairi to win. She needs this win. It's kind of just like with Ricochet, and because of what I think would happen in the main event, and it kind of did. So what happens here? Well, she hits her elbow to the back, and then she hits another one straight up, but Shayna kicks out. Oh, oh dear. Then she goes for her anchor submission. The tongue obviously will not wake up. Perfect show. She goes for the anchor submission, but Shayna counters it into her own sleeper, a move that I really am sick of pronouncing because there are so many name versions of this move. It's a sleeper hold. Let's just live with it. And did Kairi tap out? No, she made it to the ropes. Made it to the ropes, and thank goodness for that. Then finally, after a bit more offense in an Alabama slam, she goes for another elbow, but Shayna gets the knees up. And then I'm thinking, oh no, not the sleeper again. That's it. But Kairi rolls through over. Shayna's shoulders are down, and she pinned her. That, without a doubt, was the biggest surprise win on this show to me. I was rooting for Kairi to win, but I didn't think it would be by roll-up, which is funny because Shayna Baszler has only lost twice via pinfall since we've seen her come to WWE, at least television-wise and network-wise, and both of them have been by roll-up, besides, of course, losing to Kairi Sane in the finals of the first Mae Young Classic, where it was just straight up with an elbow. So NXT-wise, it's only been 2 roll-ups. So I'm thinking this feud is not over, and another good reason would be the rematch with these two for the title can take place at Evolution. That also has the finals of the second Mae Young Classic. How appropriate if we could have the finals of the first for the NXT Women's Championship. That would be good. I think that's smart booking. It's stretching it another 2 months, But I think we can work it well, especially if we don't just have to focus on those two the whole 2 months. Belair is coming back. Maybe we don't even need to keep it a one-on-one match. I just think it's appropriate that those two should be wrestling each other some way, shape, or form at Evolution. Perfect. Good feel moments so far with the last two matches. Kairi Sane and Ricochet winning their respective championships. Now it's time to talk about the main event. And oh boy, anybody who thought, oh, Aleister Black's not in the main event, how are we going to put up with another Johnny Ciampa match? What are you thinking? Have you not seen their last few matches? Of course they killed it. It was great. It was great. Everything new they tried to do I enjoyed, except one which I'm going to give a little bit of criticism to, but we'll get to it. We had some awesome spots, obviously. It turned into a knee and super kick party at some point, and then Ciampa even resorting to a sleeper of his own. Was not working. A bunch of pop-up lung blowers were not working. Through the table goes Johnny with, it's Sheamus's white noise, really, but Ciampa hits his own move, did not work. Even Ciampa's new move on the stairs, when he goes for a pedigree position but lifts him up and then slams him down, like make sure the legs are up and then slams him down. Nope, Johnny's getting up. No, not working today. Not working today, sir. And then with the two tables stacked over concrete, I was really thinking that was going to be the finish of the match. But no, Johnny just super kicks Ciampa and he falls through. I hate to give that part criticism because I know they couldn't do too much there. At the same time, it felt a bit of a tease and I thought we were going to see some kind of DDT or something. But that's okay. Because we're moving on now to the finish after an incredible match. The handcuffs came into play again, and just like before, it was Ciampa who had to deal with them. Johnny, one of the handcuffs on Tommaso's hand, his arm, the other on part of this set or whatever. I'm not too sure what it was near the. I'm getting too excited now. Near the not the ringside, the stageway, and Ciampa's just stuck there, and he can't exactly fall back because of the handcuffs, but behind him there's just this drop onto crates and tables. So Johnny is just kicking the crap out of him. He's even just about to do another one when finally Ciampa is just saying, I'm sorry, wait. And Johnny's like, no, it's too late for that. And he was absolutely right. Johnny pulled down the pad on his knee and went for Ciampa's own running knee. But the force he drove it through caused him to fly off the stage onto a crate and fall down to the ground as Ciampa lay there motionless. The referee started counting. And then when he was up to 9, who got up? Tommaso Ciampa had enough room to fall off the stage and land on his feet and retain the NXT championship. Wow. I wasn't surprised with the outcome, but I was surprised with the finish. Oh man, Johnny is just in a dark place right now, and going for that cost him again. Even after Ciampa came back out with the title just to try to infuriate Johnny, but the refs were holding him down. So, is this the end for now? Is this the end of Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa for now? I don't know. Who's next? We're going to find out, because after this, I can't see NXT getting any less interesting. Bigger storylines might start kicking off now. And if there's any continuation, I hope it only gets better. That is it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching my results and review video. It was a great takeover. I felt so good feeling that I predicted everything correctly. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do. But now, it's all about SummerSlam. Will it be better than NXT TakeOver? No, it won't. I can guarantee that. But will it be booked properly? Hopefully some of it. And will the end of the night just give us satisfaction as we all go back home? We're going to find out. We'll see what SummerSlam has in store for us tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be here once again on Monday for my results and review video for SummerSlam. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you all enjoyed about NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. Is there anything that you just didn't plain like? What made you say, oh my goodness, that was amazing? Let me know. Let me know. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy SummerSlam. I hope we all can. Keep it real.